Good afternoon, everyone. This is Anthony, Wall Street Trader. It's 3:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here in New York on Friday, September 24th, 2021. Man, we're at the weekend already. We're here to talk about Ethereum, but before getting into all that jazz, this is not financial advice. The video is intended for educational purposes only. Subscribe and the bell to be notified. Click the thumbs up. Share the video. Share it with your friends. The Twitter link below if you want access to what I'm sharing out in real time. In the meantime, let's get over to one other last point here. One is, let's go over to this Reform Blogger site. You'll be able to see some tech analysis as well on stocks. Anyway, Ethereum US dollar, where are we at? Look at this chart. This chart is beautiful. This is one very bullish chart to me. It sucks to get in up there. There's no question about it, especially now that we're down 25% from its all-time high. Looking more broadly at this, this thing just seems to be in a funk right now. But, you know, clearly a little bit of sideways action within the Bitcoin market. And I'm not feeling any particular, imminent move on Bitcoin right now. I think we're going to be sideways, slightly up, slightly down. Look, again, we're not going to be blasting off anytime soon. This is my opinion, not financial advice. If it blasts off, don't blame me. It's on you. I'm not the one clicking the buy button, and I'm not clicking the sell button. But what you need to know here is we are in an uprising channel on Ethereum. There's no question about it. The question, though, is can we make sure we stay over this line? It's been a year and a half in the making since even before COVID hit. And this thing still sustained the channel. Now, there's a couple of underlying pairs that drive Ethereum. Number one is the Ethereum-Bitcoin pair. How is it doing relative to Bitcoin? And then you multiply that Ethereum to Bitcoin pair with Bitcoin itself. Let's look at Ethereum Bitcoin. This is Ethereum Bitcoin. I drew this because I think it's important for everyone to see it. It's truly a nice line of resistance, which has just recently turned into a line of support, but also doubling as a bullish pennant, which means that sometime between now and the end of this triangle, we should see something go up, generally speaking, but less than that, less than the odds of going up or going down. So more of a chance of it going up than going down between now and the end of this triangle. So key point here, 52% up, 48% down. Which way does it go? Who knows? But we're going into the triangle from the bottom to the top, and that's usually a really bullish sign. I don't have the odds on that one, but I think generally speaking, we do have some truly interesting price action on Ethereum. So very bullish here, long term, folks. Not mooning tomorrow, so don't get your excitement on, but definitely long term. And long term, this triangle ends in January of 2022 at the end of the year. So usually these things make their decision, a little bit before the end, to where the bitter end, where these two lines intersect. So I would imagine that sometime in November, we'll start to see some semblance of a decision. Again, Ethereum US dollar here, this is really interesting here. This looks like a place to get involved. Wet your beak if you're not already in it. In the meantime, let's look over at Bitcoin, which is the other indicator. And we're definitely on a sideways pattern here, very reminiscent of this sideways pattern over here. Back in May, we kind of came up, we went all the way down, and then we bounced up. Dead cat bounce about 2/3 of the way up, and then started coming back down again. I think that's what we're starting to see right now. I think we're going to be sideways in between the 47,000 and 41,000 range for the foreseeable future, meaning the next week and a half. After that, it's anyone's guess. But we're going to wind up finding out a little more. But if it does resolve similarly to how it resolved last time, that means we're going to go up. So I do expect us to be going up. In fact, my end of year target is 80,000 still. I think that we could still get up there. I know people are like, no way. Well, people were saying no way when we were at the bottom over here too. And we had a taller hill to climb. So I think we can get there. Now, Bitcoin dominance, which is kind of a reflection of Bitcoin's strength relative to altcoins. And yes, Ethereum is an altcoin. And a lot of the altcoins use Ethereum. So they're all kind of connected in that way. So we definitely have a downtrend on the Bitcoin dominance pair. This does mean that we could be seeing, an altcoin rally. So this is actually kind of bullish for Ethereum being an altcoin, in that as the Bitcoin dominance wanes, more strength comes into the altcoin market. Now, of course, we need to see Bitcoin go up in order for us to see altcoins go up higher in percentage terms. But it just gives you an idea of how strong the altcoin market is and relative to Bitcoin. Anyway, that's pretty much it. I think that if you're going to buy this thing and you want a real tasty point, I try to grab it at 27. You never know. We might get it a little lower here. But I would anticipate that this thing will go up, just given the flow in which I think Bitcoin is going towards the end of the year. ETH and Bitcoin kind of go hand in hand in some respects. But anyway, I'm out. Hope everyone enjoyed the video. Talk soon.